What's going on, everybody? My name is Danny Ferrari.
My name is Parker Immense.
We are Excellent Sound, and we are back with a brand new video for you guys.
We are so excited to be back.
We're so stoked. Took a little week off, had to take a little break.
Yeah, we took a little break. We had so much stuff going on, man. We just need to take a little breather.
Yeah, we got so much stuff and so much stuff to come, you guys. But you are here for RL Grime and Jules. Is that how you say it? Jules?
Jules.
French. Formula, yes. The long awaited. You guys have requested this one for a while. We've been kind of sitting on it. We had some other stuff, but we're super excited to do this one. Awesome remake. We remake everytheverything from scratch here at Excellent Sound.
We remake the kicks. We remake the chords.
We remake the hi-hats.
We remake the vocals too, even.
The snare. Yeah, that's some angel singing. I don't know who it could be.
Yeah, I think his name is Anthony or something like that.
Anthony or Quad H.
Anthony Lamborghini.
Anthony Lamborghini. Dude, that's my singing voice.
That's your singing artist
Fuck
name,
yeah,
dude.
Anthony Lamborghini. Yeah, so we're going to have a download in the description below. We're going to go over a couple things. The sound that we're going to be teaching you guys how to make is this sound, which sounds like this, which is just a super sick lead. And like the video says, we're going to go over the chords and some stacking techniques for you guys, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for how to get this project file and all the sounds and presets that we made for it.
Yeah, you guys have been asking how to stack chords forever.
Yeah.
We kind of hinted at it in some other videos, but like this is going to be like one of those videos that you save.
Exactly.
And
There's some like different methods that we use here. And as always too, make sure you guys support us by checking out our website and checking out our sample packs. Right now we have MID-TEMPS and In Your House. In Your House is on sale right now for $50. You guys like this stuff? Just look forward to September is all I'm going to say.
Yeah. What are we calling this? End of the summer sale, dude?
End of summer sale, baby.
It's no more. We're done with this hotness, dude.
I'm done. Wait, yeah, with it being hot. Yeah, not
dude,
with the pack.
Crazy.
The pack is always hotness. Never get sick of that shit.
Flame, dude. Flame.
Fire emoji. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Stay tuned. We're gonna have some announcements at the end of the video. I promise you, you're gonna want to stay. Well, I kind of already told you, but just stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get it.
So I got an initiated patch. Sounds like this. Well, kind of initiated. I lied. It's a square wave. That's going to be the first one we're going to start with. Just go ahead and go to Analog Basic Shops and start with a square wave. It's right here if you didn't know, if you're new here. Oh, and if you are new here, make sure you subscribe and like the video and comment down below for a chance to win a pack of your choice.
You're getting your lean on over here, dude.
Am I leaning? Am I doing the Parker lean?
You're doing the Danny lean.
I'm sorry, bro. I always do that.
Should give you a fucking styrofoam cup, dude.
Yeah, dude. My apologies. Make sure you check that out.
I'm just kidding.
No, I got to stop doing that shit. Comment down for, subscribe, all that bullshit. Okay, cool. So square wave, right? This is what we're starting with. Square wave, you're going to want to be set like this, and the level is going to be set to 66%. Oscillator B is going to be a solid phase, which I believe is in spectral. Yes, spectral solid phase 1. That's the one we're looking for. With 4 waves in unison, detune at 0.11, blend at 75, random all the way down, okay? Wavetable position 226, and the level all the way down. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and FM from B, and that's going to be set to 33% is what you want. So let's hear how it sounds. Kind of gets it really kind of sharp and hairy almost, right?
Yeah, man.
So we're going to go ahead and adjust envelope 1. Envelope 1, you're going to want to put the attack all the way down like so. Hold all the way down. Decay is going to be set to 1.09, and the sustain is going to be all the way down. And then the release at 15 seconds. Or no, 256.
1.09 is the tax, the sales tax in California.
It is. Yeah, we get fucked.
It's bad.
It's bad. A little bit more pluckiness. You can still hear it's kind of hairy, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take care of that hair right now, okay? We're going to nair that hair.
We're going to shave that hair.
But we like the hair a little bit. We want a little undertone. We want a little bit of spikeage.
Just a little bit of spike?
Just a little bit of spike. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and have a MG low 24. Make sure both A, B, and north and south are both going to it because it feels great, even though they're not on.
Feels amazing.
Cutoff's going to be set to 79 hertz. Resonance at 10%. Pan at 180. Drive all the way down. Fat all the way down. Mix all the way up. Can't hear anything, right? That's because we need to put an envelope on it. So we're going to go ahead and to envelope number 2. And this is what you're going to want envelope number 2 to look like. Attacks at 0.5 milliseconds. Let me make this a little bigger for y'all. Bam.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, 0.05, hold all the way down, decay at 688, sustain all the way down, release at 36 milliseconds. And we're going to go ahead and put this on the cutoff of MG low 24. Did I already say the cutoff point? Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, so put that on. I think it's going to 100. So look, what happens here? It stops. It stops at 71. No, keep that shit going all the way to 100. Cool, get nice and plucky. Get nice and pluckage. Let's go ahead and let's jump into the effects. But before we do that, let's make sure that we are set to mono. And for the portamento, put it here and put it to scaled. I think this is right information, but I'm going to smoke a nugget right now.
You're going to smoke one? Need a bowl? Give him a bowl. Somebody light
that
bowl,
shit,
dude.
Okay? So when you're in portamento, affangulo.
Bleep that
No,
out.
we don't bleep because Susan Wojcinski doesn't know how to speak Italian. So take that.
Susan Wojcinski's not even going to know what the fuck
Bastardo. So portamento, there's always, which means it's always going to do it even if you don't glide it. And then for scaled, what that does, and I believe I'm correct on this, is what that does is when you do a portamento glide, it's going to glide in scale versus gliding in
from the note that
like
you
chromatic
hit, right?
pitches. Yeah. So that's kind of a cool little thing. I don't know if you know that. And then this adjusts the curve of it. So yeah, wipe that laptop off and let's make sure you guys smoke up that nug of Nodge.
There's weed all over
There's
the laptop.
weed of Nodge everywhere. Everyone's high. So hopefully you guys, learn from that. So let's go ahead and jump into the effects. Now that I'm completely stoned on knowledge, I'm going to go ahead and try to navigate my way through this. I have all the effects set up. The first thing is going to be the reverb. We're going to set it to Hall. Size is at 35%, decay at 4.7, low cut all the way down, high cut at 35%. Spin 25, spin depth at 20, and mix at 13%. Sounds like this. It's a little bit of roomage.
Ooh, feels nice.
That feels real nice. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more hairy. What do you say, dude?
Let's get hairy.
Let's get hairy, bro.
Do we want to get hairy?
Yeah, dude,
let's get hairy.
Let's get hairy, bro. So get some tube hair going on here. Drive at 38 and mix all the way up. Turn that bad boy on, or girl, we don't assume. Ooh, kind of cleaned it. I don't know, did it? Well, I guess the reverb was just adding.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an insane multi-band thing going on here. So I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. So you might want to adjust as per needed. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the multi-band right here. Threshold's going to be at minus 12.5. Range 401, 90, 90, and 6.6 for the gain. Oh, we could turn it up more.
Nice.
Got a little more sizzle. A little hair sizzle.
Yeah, we got some nice.
Lit that hair on fire. Sizzle. Smells like shit in here.
Smells amazing.
It smells like burnt hair in here. Let's
smells
do it.
like Nair.
Okay. EQ, another little trick, a little nugget notch, because we are already high. I don't know if I can take any more, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add then EQ, and we're going to add a little shelf like so, frequency at 2045, Q at 60%, gain at 3.2. So if you want to get high on Nodge with us, here's what you can do, right? To get your plucks really plucking through the mix, right? Instead of just doing a low pass filter and attack, you want to add a very fast attack envelope on top of a high shelf. That'll add that pluck little sound right there, okay?
You could really overdo it too.
You could really overdo it. We're not going to try to overdo it, but we're going to put envelope 2 on that, and you'll see if I turn it all the way up. Really attacky. So, but the actual amount that we want to go here is we want to go back and forth. So shift, option, click, command, whatever, and turn that up to 100. Now I'm going to turn that volume down. See, it's very tingy. I mean, this one's a very plucky sound, so that's the reason why we're doing it. But that's just to show you guys, if you do smoke Nodge, you should. Everyone's doing it. You can really learn a lot from us and our Nugs of Nodge on our Instagram. So make sure you guys check that out.
Sub and Wubbers, dude.
Sub and Wubbers. If you guys want to see all our Nugs, go to our Instagram at XLNT.
Our giant Nugs.
Our giant Nugs, yeah. They're hairy.
Giant hairy Nugs of Nodge.
They smell real stinky, baby.
Smells stanky. Stanky.
Danky. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and add another MG low 18 this time. Cutoff's going to be at 145. Res all the way down, drive all the way down, fat all the way down, pan at 50, and mix at 40 toots. And I'm going to go ahead and put envelope 1 on the cutoff, and I'm going to pull that back to 40 toots.
40 toots.
Now we just have insane pluckage, right? It's a little pluck heavy.
It's a pluck fest, dude.
Let's hear how it sounds in the mix. Probably not loud enough. So we're gonna go ahead and process this. If you're a Fruity Looper,
a Fruity Tutor,
if you're a Logic Xer, Logic 1-800-967
5309.
How does that song go? How's the Logic? Oh, can't copyright.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Logic. I think he quit because people made fun of him or something.
Yeah, no, he did.
That's so fucked
up.
He
did, man. They were like making fun of his baby and shit.
That's mean, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out Logic, dude. We fuck with Logic Xers and Fruity Booters. Okay, so if you want to do that, just go ahead and get into that. But before we do that, before we give you guys all the effects and all the processing, here's what's really important that you guys need to know. If you want to go ahead and get this project file that we created for educational purposes, usually only.
Yes.
And all the sounds and samples and stuff. I mean, we got all the crazy drums in here that sound like this. Woo, in the sub.
This one sounds so sick.
And of course, the chord stack, which I'm briefly going to go over. I'm going to teach you guys how you can make your own, but all that stuff, make sure you guys go check us out on our Patreon. Join the Legacy tier. You'll have access to all of our project files that we've done since 2018. September of 2018, you guys will see there's a ton in there, tons of sounds. And also, too, if you just want to get this one, you can just join the YouTube tier. Those ones expire every month. But if you stay on, we're constantly updating them. And then, of course, the VIP tier.
The VIP tier gets
the VIP tier,
exclusive content,
extra project files, tons of stuff. So make sure you guys join that if you have not already.
Even project files that we haven't even done remake like videos for.
Oh yeah, we got to do those.
Yeah,
we already did 2 that are on there that are kind of sick that we can do videos. We forgot about those.
Yeah,
we should do them.
Yeah, we should.
So make sure you guys check out the Patreon if you want to support us. It helps us out. Here's a list of all the patrons that. They're machine gunning all over the place. Oh my God, look at that guy.
So many patrons, so many patrons.
Look at that girl.
Look at that one over there.
Thank you so much. Over there. Sir, miss.
Over there. Coming at you.
Her, him, that. Thank you.
Let's get it.
All the patrons, thank you guys so much for supporting us. Okay. And again, stay tuned because we want to tell you guys we got some news to announce. But let's go ahead and get into the processing of the sound. Parker, I touched your hand. That was weird, but I'm okay with it.
I liked it kind of.
Overdrive is going to be drive all the way up, tone 64ths. Okay, you can see that's just really overdrive, just kind of like, just not the lows. Saturation, a lot of saturation. So before I do that, I'm going to turn the volume down on Serum a little bit more. Okay, saturation at 18.9. So really saturate the hell out of it.
Oh, that sounded real fat.
It got rid of the hair.
Yeah. It brought the body back
the body back, okay? And then, of course, OTT gain comped. A little bit of OTT. Pull up the highs. Turn it up loud, 50%. Bring up that reverb, okay? And let's go ahead and throw another reverb on while we're at it. 25% with the decay at 1.2. This is pretty stock, and just a little bit of low cut. Ooh, that's sizzle.
Yeah, dude.
EQ, let's go ahead and cut the lows out. And cut some of the highs. You can leave these in there if you want to make it cool or whatever, but that's just to remake the sound. I think it sounds pretty cool, bandpass.
Yeah, it sounds really mixed. You know, fits in there.
I got another nugget notch to drop on them right now, dude. I don't know if they can handle it, dude. Is it 420, dude?
I think so, dude.
The day of notch.
I think it is 420.
Okay, so auto filter, right? Auto filter set to 100 hertz and resonance at 15%. You're like, Danny, how's that happening? How is it still plucking, right?
How is it plucking?
This envelope right here is essentially automating, right? You're putting an envelope on the frequency filter. So if you smoke that shit up, just like we do, you will learn that an envelope, right? If you add this to 100% and the attack and release is essentially creating an envelope. So if I do a really fast attack and a really fast release, I'm getting a pluck sound. So it's essentially moving this frequency knob super fast that way and super fast back. You can see if I slow down the attack. Right? So that's kind of a cool thing. If you didn't want to have to draw it in, you can just do it with the envelope.
Yeah.
So there's a nice little nug for you.
Also, another nug, you can change the algorithm of the filter down there where it says clean. This is the clean setting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's got all of these other ones that model different filters.
And they have drive, too. We've been using those a lot, too. So, yeah, play around with those. Okay, so now we're back to being just super plucky, so let's go ahead and add a little bit of reverb. So essentially what we did is we took we made it super hairy, gross, kind of like distorted, and then we use this filter just to kind of make it plucky again and add some reverb.
Shine and beauty to it, dude.
And it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And in the mix sounds like this. There it comes again. Yeah, so there's a nice little trick for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned that. That is in the download link in the description below. Now, before we go, let's go ahead and go over to the stack. But before we do that, we want to make sure that you guys are really paying attention to your email, okay?
Yes.
Make sure you guys are looking at your email. If you guys have seen, we've done some other stuff, just including email. So look out for our emails. We promise we're not blowing you up like some other fucking companies and writing.
Yeah,
well, we are
definitely not. We're helping everybody.
Yeah,
out.
we're helping them. So we got good reasons why. So make sure you keep an eye on your email, especially around September. We're going to be announcing some. There's going to be 2 things that are going to be really cool that we're going to tell you guys about. 2 separate things.
2 separate things, but the email people are going to get it first. If
Yeah,
you're on the list,
exactly.
you guys are going to know exactly what's happening without even the video. So
And we promise you're not going to want to miss it. So
it's unbelievable.
just stay tuned for that. And like I said, just, support us on Patreon if you can. And make sure you guys subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into this stack.
Show them these chords,
Okay,
dude.
so here's the thing I wanted to just kind of show with these chords. So if you're trying to stack chords like RL Grime or Linium or Set the Sky, right? Like there's definitely different types of stacking, but they all contain certain elements that I just want to go over, right? These elements are like a gritty bass that's not necessarily like a sub bass.
Sounds
Even
like
marshmallow
a
too.
guitar.
Yeah, it's like very guitar. And of course, there's a sub underneath that too. But think of this as like this would be the lows, not the
It would be like the low mids.
The low mids, yeah, low mids, not mid lows, low mids. Okay.
Correct.
It almost sounds like brass, almost, right? So it's very. I'm just gonna say solo stack. So really heavy, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and then the next would be like chords like this.
Like the actual chord.
The chords, think of these like the saws, right? Like
Yeah.
not too super detuned, but just kind of just like the body of the sound. And as you can see, I have the split stereo pan left and right. If you didn't know this, Notch, dude, you're getting high. You're too high to be here, dude. We're hitting dabs of Notch.
We're dabbing
at this
all over
point.
the place.
You can go ahead and you can split stereo pan mode, which is a new feature in Ableton 10. If you didn't know that, essentially makes it into a stereo track, or tries to be a stereo track.
Yeah.
Or you can even create 2 tracks, split one left and split one right if you're in Ableton 9 or a version below.
Still trying to figure this whole stereo thing out with
Yeah.
Ableton, dude.
Yeah, but it sounds good. It helps. It pushes it out to the sides. So yeah, just your basic saw wave chords. I mean, these are like real. I think they're just look 16 saws, nothing crazy, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have another saw, which is like this. I call this the annoying saw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is more like a really like kind of annoying high pitch, but he's usually more of like a lead, actually. Very detuned, if you notice. Right? So that kind of adds a lot more space and width and voices to the appearance of really big chords.
Yeah.
And then you have what we have, which is in this, which is kind of cool. What I've seen Linium do in RL Grime is adding like a vocal element to the chords, which we have a little vocal chop, which we just kind of made ourselves. Right? Very simple. It's being distorted and compressed heavily. It's following the same melody with the chords, or sorry, with the lead, and then the bass. You can hear how big that is. And then lastly, some type of noise sometimes is very useful. Creates that essentially like that big mega saw. So like think of these as like this is your Serum and you're like using these different wavetables.
That really cleans up the high end too. Instead of like trying to add saturation to the highs of your chord stack, if you just use white noise, it's so helpful.
I mean, listen to it without white noise. Not bad, but with white noise.
Yeah.
That little top end. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from that. Again, use that thought process when you're stacking chords, right? You got your body, which is your saws. You got your low bass, which could be a reese bass at times, like a very low filtered, low mid bass, distorted, an annoying lead, and some type of vocal, and you'll get a similar sound to those guys.
Another thing too is be musical with your chords. So don't just stack the same chord like MIDI over and over again and then like try to EQ it out. Like if you could see here, like the bass is following the bass notes, and then we have one chord, and then the lead is doubled. But when you're if you ever wanted to do like a low chord, mid chord, and a high chord, you should divide it by what notes are in that frequency range.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly
the bass is going to be down here. Don't use any high notes in the bass.
Right.
And then the mids, you could probably take out like the high notes of the chord, and then on the highs, you could just use the high notes.
Yeah, and
so that's a huge thing too.
That's an amazing tip right there too. Another thing too with like these leads, sometimes they're not following the top note of the chords. Like it's not going it's going right. I'm not singing that good today because I don't have my angel voice or ears on, but you can see
Lambo is not here.
Yeah, it's playing a harmony of the chords, right? So it's using the harmonizing notes in the chords to add that kind of full spectrum. So yeah, think about that next time.
Zed does that a lot. He like inverts the bass instead of using the root note of the chord. He just does like a similar note that sounds amazing.
His chords are insane.
They're my favorite chords ever.
So hopefully you guys learned something from that video. Again, we are Excellent Sound. Make sure you guys go check out our website if you want to get our sample packs. Yes, we make Serum presets. We make tons of samples. We have tons of packs on there from different genres.
So many products.
Make sure you stay tuned for September. Subscribe if you're new here. Like the video. Comment down below, and top comment will get a free pack of their choice.
Yeah, we're on our way to 40K.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
I just saw that 2 years ago we hit, like, I just saw those Facebook memories. It's like you hit 10K.
Yeah.
So we're on a $10,000 subs. Let's go and bump that up, guys. Let's get us to 40 if you can. If you haven't subscribed, just hit the button. It helps us out. All right, guys, we will see you in the next one. Let's go ahead and play this out.
Let's play it.
Let's play it. Hold on, I got to back up. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
We'll see you guys in the next one.